The enduring power of $100, a journey through time. Imagine holding a crisp $100 bill. What does it represent? It's not just paper, it's a key. A key that opens doors to various opportunities and experiences. This piece of currency, though small in size, holds immense power and potential. It can be the difference between a meal and hunger, a book and illiteracy, a journey and stagnation. The value it holds is not just in its purchasing power but in the dreams and aspirations it can fulfill. This key unlocks possibilities, big and small. It can lead to a world of education, health and well-being. It can be the seed money for a new business, the ticket to a concert, or the means to help someone in need. The possibilities are endless, and each choice we make with this key shapes our future in ways we might not even realize. But the power of that key changes over time. As the hands of the clock move forward, the value of money fluctuates. What $100 could buy a decade ago is different from what it can buy today. This change is influenced by various factors such as inflation, economic policies, and market dynamics. Understanding this change is crucial for making informed financial decisions. $100 today buys something different than it did 100 years ago. Back then, it could have bought a month's worth of groceries, a new suit, or even a piece of land. Today it might cover a nice dinner, a few books, or a tank of gas. The shift in purchasing power reflects the economic growth and changes in society's needs and wants. What will it buy 100 years from now? As we look to the future, we can only speculate. Will technological advancements make goods cheaper, or will scarcity drive prices up? Will $100 be a small fortune or just pocket change? The future holds many uncertainties, but one thing is clear: the value of money will continue to evolve. Let's journey through time to understand the impact of inflation. Inflation is the silent force that erodes the value of money over time. It affects everything from the cost of living to the interest rates on our savings. By studying the past, we can gain insights into how inflation has shaped economies and societies, and how we can prepare for its effects in the future. This isn't just about economics. It's about understanding the broader picture of how money influences our lives. It's about the choices we make, the opportunities we seize, and the legacy we leave behind. Money is a tool, and like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how we use it. It's about understanding the past and preparing for the future. By learning from history, we can make better decisions today. We can plan for a future where our money works for us, where we can achieve our goals and dreams. It's about being proactive and informed, rather than reactive and uncertain. Think of it as a cosmic dance between time, value, and the choices we make. Each decision, each dollar spent or saved, is a step in this dance. It's a journey through time, where we learn, grow, and adapt. So, as we hold that $100 bill, let's remember its enduring power and the endless possibilities it represents. In 1925, the United States was experiencing the Roaring '20s. This was a decade of unprecedented economic growth and cultural flourishing. The nation was recovering from the Great War, and people were eager to embrace new technologies, new music, and new ways of living. The streets were bustling with Model T Fords, the first affordable automobile that revolutionized transportation for the average American. Cities were expanding, and skyscrapers began to define the skyline. It was a time of optimism and innovation. Jazz music filled the air. The Jazz Age, as it was known, saw the rise of legendary musicians like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington. Jazz clubs were the epicenters of nightlife, where people from all walks of life gathered to dance and celebrate. The music was lively, energetic, and a symbol of the freedom and creativity that defined the era. People were dancing the Charleston. This dance craze swept the nation with its wild, flailing movements and infectious rhythm. Dance halls were packed with young people eager to show off their moves and enjoy the vibrant social scene. The Charleston was more than just a dance, it was a reflection of the exuberance and carefree spirit of the times. And $100, it was a small fortune. In today's terms, it would be equivalent to several $1,000s. This amount of money had significant purchasing power and could transform lives. It was a symbol of prosperity and opportunity. With $100, you could buy a brand new Model T Ford, the car that put America on wheels. Henry Ford's innovative assembly line production made it possible for the average American to own a car, changing the landscape of the country and the way people lived and worked. The Model T was more than just a vehicle, it was a symbol of progress and the American dream. Or you could furnish your entire home. From elegant furniture to the latest household gadgets, $100 could go a long way in making a house feel like a home. The 1920s saw a boom in consumer goods, and people were eager to fill their homes with the latest conveniences and comforts. Food for a family for a month? Easily covered by $100. Groceries were affordable, and $100 could stock a pantry with all the essentials and more. Families could enjoy hearty meals without worrying about breaking the bank. This was a time when a dollar stretched much further. the cost of living was low, and people could enjoy a high standard of living on modest incomes. A single dollar could buy a surprising amount of goods and services, making everyday life more accessible and enjoyable. A gallon of petrol cost just a few cents. This made travel by car not only possible but affordable for many families. Road trips and Sunday drives became popular pastimes, and the freedom to explore new places was within reach for the average American. A loaf of bread, less than a dime. Bakeries were bustling with customers, and fresh bread was a staple in every household. The affordability of basic necessities meant that people could enjoy a comfortable lifestyle without financial strain. The power of $100 was undeniable. It was a time of economic prosperity and cultural vibrancy, where a little money could go a long way. The Roaring '20s were a unique period in American history, marked by innovation, optimism, and the belief that anything was possible. Then came the 1930s and the Great Depression. The stock market crashed, banks failed, millions lost their jobs and homes, prices plummeted, but so did incomes. Suddenly that $100 wasn't so mighty. It still bought more than it does today, but the economic reality was starkly different. The Great Depression taught us a valuable lesson. Economic stability is not guaranteed, and inflation, while often gradual, can be deeply impacted by global events. Fast forward to today, 2025. Our world is a whirlwind of technological advancements. We carry powerful computers in our pockets. Electric cars are becoming commonplace. And that $100? It doesn't pack the same punch it used to. That $100 might cover a nice dinner for two, but forget about a new car or a month's worth of groceries. The price of goods and services has steadily increased over the decades. This is inflation at work. Section 5. Inflation's bite, a century of change. Inflation is like a slow leak in a tire. It's easy to ignore at first, but over time it can leave you stranded. That $100 from 1925 has lost a significant amount of its purchasing power. Think about it. A gallon of petrol now costs several dollars. A loaf of bread can easily set you back a few dollars. Things we take for granted today were luxuries a century ago. Inflation has changed the way we think about value. Section 6, 2125. Gazing into the future of money. Imagine a world where the boundaries of technology and imagination blur, creating a landscape that is both awe-inspiring and bewildering. This is the world we are about to explore. Now, let's journey 100 years into the future. Picture a time when humanity has made leaps and bounds in technological advancements, where the impossible has become possible, and the unimaginable is now a reality. It's 2125. The world as we know it has transformed in ways we can barely comprehend today. Skyscrapers touch the sky, and cities are bustling with innovations that were once the stuff of science fiction. What will the world look like? Will our cities be filled with flying cars and autonomous robots? Will our daily lives be intertwined with artificial intelligence, making our existence more efficient and interconnected than ever before? Will we be living on Mars? The red planet, once a distant dream, could become a new frontier for human habitation. Imagine colonies thriving on Mars, with people living and working in environments designed to sustain life in the harshest conditions. Will robots be our companions? These advanced machines could become integral parts of our lives, assisting us in ways we can't even fathom today. From household chores to complex problem-solving, robots might be our trusted allies. And what about that $100? How will the concept of money evolve in this futuristic world? Will it still hold the same value, or will it transform into something entirely different? Predicting the future of money is complex. Economists and futurists alike are constantly debating and analyzing trends to understand what lies ahead. The financial landscape is ever-changing, influenced by technological advancements and societal shifts. Will we still use physical currency? In a world where digital transactions are becoming the norm, the existence of physical money might seem archaic, yet it could still hold a place in certain aspects of our lives, perhaps as a nostalgic relic or a collector's item. Or will digital currencies reign supreme? With the rise of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, the financial system could undergo a radical transformation. Digital currencies might become the standard, offering new levels of security, transparency, and efficiency. Could new forms of exchange emerge? As technology evolves, so too might our methods of trade. Barter systems, once considered primitive, could make a comeback in innovative ways, facilitated by advanced technology and global connectivity. These are questions economists are grappling with today. The future of money is a topic of intense debate and speculation, with experts from various fields offering different perspectives and predictions. If we assume a 2 to 3% annual inflation rate, the value of money will continue to change. Inflation is a constant force, shaping the purchasing power of our currency over time. That $100 in 2125 might be the equivalent of thousands of dollars today. The impact of inflation means that what we consider a modest sum now could become a significant amount in the future. It might buy you a cup of coffee. Imagine walking into a futuristic cafe where a single cup of coffee costs what we now consider a small fortune. The experience, however, could be unparalleled, with flavors and aromas enhanced by advanced technology, or a virtual reality experience. The possibilities are endless. Virtual reality could become a staple of entertainment and education, offering immersive experiences that transport us to different worlds and eras. But one thing is certain, inflation will continue to shape the value of money. As we look to the future, we must consider how these changes will impact our lives and the global economy. The journey ahead is filled with uncertainty, but also with endless possibilities for innovation and growth. Section 7. Safeguarding your financial future. So, how do we navigate this ever-changing financial landscape? How do we protect our hard-earned money from the erosive effects of inflation? The answer lies in making smart investments. Think of your money as a seed. If you bury it in the ground, it will eventually rot. But if you plant it and nurture it, it can grow into a mighty tree. Investing is about planting your money in assets that have the potential to outpace inflation. Section 8. Inflation-proofing your investments. There are many ways to invest your money. You can buy stocks, which represent ownership in companies. You can invest in real estate, which tends to hold its value over time. Gold is often seen as a safe haven asset during economic uncertainty. The key is to diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. By spreading your risk, you increase your chances of staying ahead of inflation. Section 9. The ever-changing value of money, a call to action. The journey of $100 over a century teaches us a powerful lesson. Money is not static. Its value fluctuates with time and economic forces. Inflation is a constant presence, silently eroding the purchasing power of our savings. But this isn't a cause for despair, it's a call to action. By understanding inflation and making informed financial decisions, we can protect and grow our wealth for generations to come. The future of money is uncertain, but one thing is certain: our understanding of value will continue to evolve.